Did you know that Enlil, the god of air, wind, and storms, was not always the benevolent ruler of the heavens? His story is one of ambition, betrayal, and a thirst for power that nearly shattered the very fabric of creation. It all began in the primordial chaos before the world was formed. Anu, the sky god, and Enki, the earth goddess, were the first beings to emerge from the void. Their union birthed the Anunnaki, a race of powerful gods who ruled over the nascent world. Among them was Enlil, a god of immense strength and ambition. He was the eldest son of Anu, and his birth was heralded by a storm of such ferocity that it shook the very foundations of the nascent world. Enlil was a natural leader, his voice booming like thunder, his presence commanding respect. He was the first to tame the winds, to harness the power of the storms, and to shape the land with his will. He was the architect of the first cities, the creator of the first laws, and the protector of the human race. But Enlil's ambition was as vast as the sky he ruled. He craved absolute power, a dominion that extended beyond the heavens and encompassed the very essence of creation. He saw his father, Anu, as a weak and indecisive ruler, and he yearned to take his place. His opportunity came when the Anunnaki, weary of their endless toil, decided to create a new race of beings to serve them. They fashioned humans from clay, breathing life into them with the breath of Enki, the god of wisdom and water. Enlil, however, saw this as a threat to his own power. He feared that these humans, with their burgeoning intelligence and capacity for growth, would eventually challenge the gods. He plotted with his brother, Ninurta, the god of war, to destroy the humans. They unleashed a devastating flood, a torrent of water that swept across the land, drowning everything in its path. Only one man, Utnapishtim, survived, thanks to the intervention of Enki, who had secretly warned him of the impending disaster. Enlil was furious. He had been thwarted, his plan to eradicate the humans foiled. He blamed Enki for his failure, accusing him of treachery and undermining his authority. A bitter rivalry erupted between the two brothers, a conflict that would shape the destiny of the world. Enlil, driven by his insatiable hunger for power, continued to scheme and manipulate. He used his control over the weather to punish those who defied him, unleashing droughts, floods, and storms upon the land. He even manipulated the gods themselves, using his influence to sow discord and division among them. His actions, however, had unintended consequences. The humans, though weakened by the flood, were not destroyed. They rebuilt their lives, their resilience and ingenuity fueled by the memory of their near extinction. They learned to adapt to the whims of the gods, to appease them with offerings and sacrifices, and to build their own societies independent of divine intervention. Enlil, blinded by his ambition, failed to see the true potential of the humans. He saw them only as tools, as slaves to his will. He did not understand that they were capable of great things, that they could build a world of their own, a world that would eventually surpass even the gods. As the centuries passed, the humans grew in strength and wisdom. They developed agriculture, built cities, and created art and literature. They began to question the authority of the gods, to challenge their dominion over the world. Enlil, realizing his mistake, tried to regain control. He unleashed his wrath upon the humans, sending plagues, famines, and wars upon them. But the humans, hardened by their struggles, refused to be cowed. They fought back, their resilience and determination fueled by a newfound sense of purpose. Enlil, weakened by his own hubris, was forced to retreat. He watched as the humans, once his creations, rose to become the dominant force on Earth. He saw his own power waning, his dominion over the world slipping away. In the end, Enlil was left with nothing but his own regrets. He had sought absolute power, but in doing so, he had lost everything. He had alienated his own people, his own family, and he had failed to see the true potential of the humans he had created. His story is a cautionary tale, a reminder that even the most powerful beings can be brought low by their own ambition. It is a story of the dangers of unchecked power, of the importance of humility, and of the enduring spirit of humanity. But Enlil's story is not just a tale of failure. It is also a story of transformation. Though he may have lost his dominion over the world, he did not lose his influence. He became a symbol of the power of nature, of the forces that shape our world. He became a reminder that even in the face of adversity, life finds a way to endure, to adapt, and to thrive. And so, Enlil, the god of air, wind, and storms, continues to reign over the heavens, a reminder of the power of nature, the fragility of life, and the enduring spirit of humanity.